Tutankhamun knew that his death was inevitable, and he was determined to ensure that he would be remembered forever. He worked closely with his advisors and officials to plan an elaborate burial that would befit his status as a pharaoh. The preparations for Tutankhamun's burial were elaborate and meticulous. First, a suitable tomb had to be selected. The Valley of the Kings was chosen for its secrecy and the dry climate that would help to preserve the tomb's contents. Next, the tomb was designed and decorated with intricate paintings and carvings. It was filled with treasures, including gold jewelry, chariots, and even furniture. These treasures were meant to accompany Tutankhamun on his journey to the afterlife. Tutankhamun's advisors also made arrangements for a grand funeral procession, which would transport his body to the tomb. The procession included priests, musicians, and mourners, and it was a somber and awe-inspiring sight. Finally, when Tutankhamun died at the young age of 18, his body was carefully prepared for burial. It was wrapped in linen and adorned with precious jewelry and amulets. The mummified body was then placed in a series of ornate coffins, which were in turn placed in the tomb. Tutankhamun's tomb was not discovered until 1922 by archaeologist Howard Carter, but when it was found to be one of the most well-preserved and intact tombs in the Valley of the Kings. The treasures it contained have provided valuable insights into ancient Egyptian culture and continue to captivate people around the world today. After Tutankhamun's death, his body was mummified and placed in an ornate coffin, along with various treasures and artifacts that were meant to accompany him into the afterlife. Among the most famous of these treasures was the golden mask that covered the face of the mummy. The mask, which is made of solid gold and inlaid with precious stones, is one of the most iconic images of ancient Egypt. It depicts the face of the young king with delicate features and a serene expression. The mask was meant to protect the king's spirit and help him to make the journey to the afterlife. In addition to the mask, Tutankhamun's tomb was filled with other treasures and artifacts, including jewelry, furniture, and even a chariot. The walls of the tomb were covered with intricate paintings and hieroglyphics, depicting scenes from the king's life and his journey into the afterlife. The discovery of King Tut's tomb in 1922 by archaeologist Howard Carter sparked worldwide interest in ancient Egypt and its treasures. Today, the treasures of Tutankhamun are among the most visited exhibits in museums around the world, and continue to fascinate people with their beauty and mystery. The tomb's contents were of immense significance not only for their beauty and craftsmanship, but also for what they reveal about ancient Egyptian beliefs and customs. The intricate carvings and paintings on the walls depict scenes from the Book of the Dead, a collection of funerary texts that were believed to guide the deceased through the afterlife. The various treasures and offerings were intended to provide the pharaoh with everything he would need in the afterlife, including food, clothing, and even furniture. The inclusion of so many valuable items in the tomb also served as a display of the pharaoh's power and wealth, and was intended to ensure his immortality in both the physical and spiritual realms. The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb was therefore a groundbreaking moment in the study of ancient Egypt and has allowed us to gain a deeper understanding of this remarkable civilization.